good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Infinite Crypto Cruisers. Hey there, folks. This is Brad Varnell. This is the Infinite Crypto YouTube channel. I just realized I'm a little bit hoarse. I'm just getting back from a trip to San Diego in California, where one of my son's best friends just graduated from Marine boot camp. And so we were able to go out and be there for his graduation. It's one of the things that I love about this life that we are creating, that we are architecting for ourselves. It was a last-second decision. My son was going to go with some friends. A couple of things came up. A couple of people backed out on him at the last second. And in order to make sure that him and my editor, were able to go to San Diego for this young man's graduation, my wife and I decided to go at the last second, literally Thursday afternoon. We packed up our bags, and we headed for San Diego on Thursday. We're there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and that's the kind of freedom that I like to have. I didn't have to ask anybody for permission to be able to go. So that was a lot of fun, but I came back from it. And I guess I'm a little bit hoarse. I didn't even realize that my voice was off until I started talking today. But anyways, man, I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad that all of you are here. So those of you that are here, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate each and every one of you. I know that your time is valuable, and I do never take it for granted, and appreciate so much that you guys are spending a few minutes with me. So, just want to give a quick shout out. Haydar, you are here number one today in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Good morning, Eric Bernstein. How you doing, buddy? I haven't heard about you on the Meta X Seed private sale. I don't know if you saw the details in the Telegram or the Discord, but we've got a private sale going on right now that I think might be right up your alley. I know that you like the Meta movers. This Meta X Seed might be something that you would get excited about too. Hannah J, good morning. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you as always. Same Dave, good morning. I don't remember the last time I was on a live stream without you. I know most of the time you got to duck out on us and go to work, but we appreciate you coming in and spending some time with us. Deadwood, appreciate you so much too. You are here a ton. You're always sharing everything on Twitter, along with Eric. Eric, it seems like every single thing that I do on Twitter, he shares. A lot of you guys are starting to do a fantastic job of really sharing the channel, and I appreciate that so much. So thank you for sharing the tweets and all that you guys do. Vinesh, welcome back, buddy. Good to have you. 10K when you all share with your friends. But yeah, that was huge. We had a video that really went viral with the Dogeverse. Over 17,000 views and just a ton of subscribers. And so the channel is definitely headed in the right direction. And I know a lot of that is because you guys are sharing this with your friends and family, and it really does help. So thank you for all of that. Me and my family, we are doing fantastic. Like I say, we had a really fun weekend in San Diego. It was great to watch this young man graduate from boot camp. He was able to go in as a 17-year-old kid. He hasn't even turned 18, but he was able to get enlisted because he graduated from high school a semester early. But he really went in, as a 17-year-old teenage kid, that didn't have a whole lot of cares and responsibilities, no worries, and was really just kind of drifting through life, as you can imagine, as a 17-year-old, graduated from high school kind of early, not exactly sure what you want to do with your life. And it's amazing to watch the transformation in this young man over the last 3 months. I mean, he went in a 17-year-old kid and he came out, about a 20-year-old man. I mean, he's still 17 in age, but he carries himself like a 20-year-old man, and it was exciting. On top of that, we got to experience some nice restaurants. We got to go to the beach, man. I love the beach. For a guy who lives in Las Vegas, one of the driest places in the world, I really love the beach. So we got to go experience the beach, go get out in the waves, and let the waves crash over us for about an hour. And yeah, so we are doing fantastic here. Thank you for asking. Awesome. Semper Fi to the new guy. Welcome to the Brotherhood. Remember to call him a Hollywood Marine from old Paris Island, baby. I will remember to do that, Deadwood. I will. Baron, there's always got to be one guy that the only thing that he cares about is the giveaway. The giveaway is on a couple of old videos. It's long overdue, so that's something that I put in the description, folks. And towards the end of this video, we're going to go ahead and give away 2,000 of the BUIDL tokens, the Starter Labs build tokens. We're going to give away 500 tokens to 4 different individuals for that Starter Labs video that we did a little over a month ago. Baron, if you're not qualified yet, you can go find that video and make a comment on it. Comment, I want build, and you should be able to sneak in and get in on that video. There was also a video right before that where I actually bought Solidus AI Tech and the build token for part of my 1K to 100K bankroll challenge. So we're going to give away, it's just that video is a smaller giveaway. It's a couple hundred build tokens and 100 Solidus tokens. But we're going to give away all of those tokens at the end. So if you can find those 2 videos, they're from a little over a month ago, and get a comment in on those, then you will have an opportunity to be eligible. Hadar, always number one. Not always. You guys have been competing for number one. It seems like Dave and Eric and you are always competing for number one. But Dave and Eric have definitely been number one too. Hey, now Dave P. Deadwood is not an evil dog, man. You ought to check out his Twitter account. He does some amazing things. I was asking him the other day if he was like legit like out in the wilderness, like living out in the wilderness, or if he was just on a vacation or where he was. But feel free, Deadwood, to throw your Twitter in the chat, and everybody should go check out Deadwood's Twitter. He's got some pretty cool stuff that he does on there. Yeah, no, I was just giving you a hard time, Baron. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you, appreciate you. And yeah, definitely, that was a great question. Anybody here that is on this live stream for the first time, we do a ton of giveaways, and we definitely want to give you a chance to be eligible. So if we didn't want to give you one more opportunity to go check out those videos and be eligible, then we definitely wouldn't have put it right in the title. So, and then we got old Pablo Escobar. Good morning. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day too. Everything is going good here, man. And Nathaniel, thank you for being here. Holy smokes, guys. You guys are blowing up the chat. I love it. But we got to get into some content. Anybody new to the channel is like, what's going on here? I've been watching this stupid live stream for 12 minutes and he's still just talking to the chat. So I appreciate every single one of you, but let's get into some value. So let me ask you a question, guys, if you don't mind being transparent. How many of you that this upcoming bull market in 24-25 is going to be your first bull market? So in other words, Bitcoin topped out at about 67,000-ish in around November of 2021. So how many of you got involved in crypto, say, in 2022 and beyond? Anybody here that's just been in crypto since 2022 and that never really experienced a full-on bull run? Anybody here yet? Anybody that's newer in crypto? If you've experienced a bull run, the 2021 bull run or the 2018 bull run, throw a 2 in the chat. If this is going to be your first bull run, if you're still excited because this is going to be your first major bull run, throw a 1 in the chat for me, fellas. And ladies, I know that we've got a lot more ladies that are joining the channel. Lisa might be here. I'm not sure if Lisa had an opportunity to jump on, but Lisa has been doing some amazing things in crypto. She just got set up with her Done For You Airdrops account. She just invested in the Meta Xseed private sale. She's in the Discord contributing. So more and more ladies are joining this group too. So that's another thing, fellas. Don't be shy sharing this, with some of the ladies that you know in your life that might be interested in creating financial freedom. All right. So we got Dave and Eric. Okay, guys. See, both of you seem so educated in so many ways, and their dedication to being on the channel, I would have probably guessed that you might have experienced a good bull market cycle before. So it's awesome to have you. Do we got any ones in the group? Do we have anybody here that really got to experience the fun of 2020 going into 2021? When Bitcoin went from 9,000 all the way up to, 60,000 plus. Well, the good news, folks, whether you're a 1 or whether you are a 2, I want to give you some hope because we're getting close. So for those of you that are a 2, especially if you've been, if you're a little bit of an older 2, like if you got in 2022 or closer to the beginning of 2023, and you've been, riding this out for the last year and a half, 2 years, the good news is that we're getting close, folks, man. May is almost over. So we got June, July, August, September, October, November. I mean, I literally believe we got the election in November. I really believe that we're going to be seeing some positivity, but I think that Bitcoin's real big march to 100,000 plus is going to start right in that ballpark of around October, November-ish, and then hopefully run all the way through until February, March, April, May of 2025. But you realize how close you are, folks? You got 6 months. So if your bags are packed and you're like totally ready for the bull market to commence, congratulations. And for those of you that are a little bit newer, maybe don't have all of the money in the market that you would like, that's okay too. You got 6 months to get it figured out and to, and to make it happen. So we got some good times coming. I want to click over and get on to CoinGecko real fast here. We're going slightly different format today. I do have some mindset mastery, some stuff that I do want to talk about today. But I want to get a little bit of this crypto talked about here real fast. So, so as you guys can see here, refresh this real fast. I mean, it's only a couple of minutes old, but just to be right up to date. So look at this, guys. Bitcoin at $67,547, up 7%. When we talked last week, I was letting you guys know that even though I don't think we're going to see the blow off top until towards the end of the year, that I do believe that the powers in charge of everything, the elite, do want to show positivity in the markets leading up to this election. So as you can see, so far that is starting to happen. Ethereum solidly past $3,000. And just, all of the top cryptos, look at this, Solana made a 21% jump. And a lot of these top cryptos are doing, pretty respectable. Avalanche is up about almost 10%. Chainlink is another one. Folks, I don't think I've talked about Chainlink enough, because I'm such a micro cap gem kind of hunter. And I don't really talk a lot about the top 25. Something that I do want to make clear, though, is I'm a big proponent of a lot of these tokens that are in the top 25, that when people come to me for individual coaching and I'm working with somebody one-on-one and I'm talking, like, I don't start off with the microcap gems. I always tell everybody that they should get a few $1,000s worth of some of the top 25 tokens like Chainlink, Solana, Matic, and, XRP, and so on and so forth. Anything that's in that top 10, 15, 20 tokens, there's a handful of them that are very, very good tokens. Chainlink is one of the best. I think that this is a token. If you're looking at a company that's going to be around, in 10, 15, 25 years, and that's going to just continue to grow and become more and more valuable, and to be, it's not all that often I'm talking about a token. This thing's at almost a $10 billion market cap, and I don't usually invest in a lot of stuff. At least that's not where I create most of my wealth. But at the same time, folks, Chainlink at $16 is, a bargain. And so once again, I don't want to go into, this ain't the Wednesday crypto live stream. This is, the Monday mindset mastery. After being in San Diego for the weekend, I just, wanted to share a little bit about, this crypto stuff, though, because this is why we're all here. We're all here to create freedom. And those of you that are here watching this channel, a lot of you are here doing that through cryptocurrency. So I just wanted to give you all a little bit of hope. If there's anybody that was starting to get, discouraged at all and thinking, man, this is taking too long, that just want to let you know that we are right around the corner. Let me see here. We got Makarov. Thank you so much for being here. Don't know if you know Blast Up Launchpad presented by Starter Team on Twitter's a few weeks ago, but the presale ends on May 31st if you want to ape in. I will definitely get some more information for you. Thank you for sharing that. Link will be the bedrock of finance, it appears, for the banks and consumers. I agree. Sebastian, sorry to be a party pooper, but Build got rugged by Starter Labs. I don't know how you are still shilling them. Apparently, this is their third rug. Sebastian, I don't know exactly what you're talking about, buddy. I've been out of town for the last few days. I heard that there was some kind of a hack on some of the pools and that it had gotten fixed. So I will have to do a little bit more research, but I definitely, from what I had seen on Twitter, from what I had seen in the Telegram group, there's nothing that made me think that it wasn't something that they would be recovering from. So I will definitely have to do some more research. I appreciate you bringing that to my attention, and I will go check it out in a little bit more of a, I'll go do more research and make sure that I'm not talking about something that I shouldn't be talking about for sure. So I appreciate the input, and I will go get it taken looked at. In the meantime, just out of curiosity, I'm gonna pull it up on CoinMarketCap and see what's going on. Be pretty surprising to me if they totally holy smokes. Maybe they did. I see what you're talking about here. The token is all the way down to almost nothing. Okay. Interesting. Thank you, Sebastian. I really appreciate your time. So, folks, we're going to hold off on the giveaway for the build tokens because they may or may not be worth. Right now, they're worth almost nothing, which I'm not quite sure exactly what has happened. Man, it just goes to show you how fast things can change in crypto. So, Build Starter Labs, they just went live back towards the end of March. So, man, it's crazy to me that they would have rugged. So I'm hoping that it's not a rug. I'm hoping that it's something that is fixable, and I will keep you guys posted. In my opinion, I mean, like this thing we're talking about is down at like 0.0018. So it's like it's down 99% or more from just what it was, a couple of weeks ago. When I first started talking about Build, it was at about 14 cents. And so, man, that is disappointing, Sebastian. So appreciate you bringing that to my attention. But it could be an opportunity, folks. There's been some big tokens out there. I can't remember the name right off the top of my head. There's one that I really like that had some problems. It got hacked 2-3 years ago, and it went down to a fraction of a cent they got it fixed, they got it recovered, they got back on top of things, and the thing rebounded. And for the people that jumped in when the blood was in the water, Warren Buffett's always talking about, buy when there's blood in the streets. Now, I'm not talking about, catching a falling knife. And if this thing is totally out of business and totally rugged, then you just be wasting your money. But at the same time, even a $25, $50, $100 bill in some instances, yeah, if it is a rug and you get nothing back, then you lose your money. But even a $25 bill in a token that is down at a fraction of a cent, that if it gets, the hack fixed and they get back on the right track and they right the ship, you're talking about the ability to, 100 or 1,000x your funds as it makes a comeback. So not financial advice. I'm not telling anybody to go out and buy any build. I definitely would not recommend doing that right now. But I would do your research. And if you have any inkling at all that this is potentially just a really bad hack and some misery that they're going through that's temporary, then it could potentially be worth jumping into. Anyways, we're getting way off the subject, guys. What do we got here? Problems happen. They handle it very fast and no loss for investor. We will get everything back soon. So Makarov, I appreciate your input. For those of you that don't know, Makarov has invested heavily in Build. He's building up the tokens necessary to get into all of their IDOs. So I do appreciate his input. And man, if that's really true, Makarov, then what an opportunity. If it's still actually, if you can still buy it. I don't know if this, 0018 that I was seeing, if it's still live, if you can buy it anywhere or not. But at this price, if you think there's still some hope, I would certainly be interested in picking some up. Nikita, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. Yes, you can still join the giveaway. You have to go back into the videos from about a month or so ago to get in on the giveaway. Makarov, they had a flash loan attack, but everything is fixed this week. A VT version is coming with the same price it was. So it sounds like they discontinued. It wouldn't make sense to go buy any tokens right now, Makarov. They took some type of a snapshot. Is that what you're telling me? All right. Thank you, guys. So definitely, folks, this is something in crypto that you want to be very careful of. A lot of people throw out the word rug pull and throw out the word scam, throw out the word scammers, way too flippantly, just, way too relaxed. Those are huge words. When you're calling somebody a rug pull, if you're calling somebody, a scammer, you're basically calling them a thief, and we take that pretty seriously here at the channel. So one of the things that I try to do, I was heavily involved in the OTC game back before DEXs became available. And so I had a lot of people trying to scam my community members. I had a lot of people that were scammers, but we also had some very good people that weren't scammers that, that people tried to label as scammers. So that's something that I'm super, super careful about. I don't throw that word around lightly. I always do my due diligence before I'm going to say anything about that, because that is a label that I just, I've had people call me a scammer, and it just makes me sick to my stomach when it happens. So, be careful, folks. I appreciate the update, but definitely, there's ways to alert people to bad situations without throwing the word, rug pull and scams and scammers and all of that stuff into it. Just, could have said, hey, be on the lookout for Starter Labs. They've got some rough stuff going on. It looks like they were hacked. It looks like it could be a bad situation. Definitely go check it out before you go buy it, rather than throwing out, those kind of terms and labeling the whole team, scammers and that type of stuff. So appreciate that. But I do appreciate the Appreciate the update. And folks, let's get on to something. You know, we're so far off track on this one that it doesn't even feel like a Monday mindset mastery anymore. And so, you know, we've been going for about 35 minutes. And I think to myself, man, if anybody's brand new to the channel and they've been watching this, they're wondering what in the heck is going on. Like, what is this guy talking about? What is he doing? So before we give away the Solidus tokens, one of the things that I started off talking about was, hey, we are so close. And I just want to keep you guys in that positive mindset, that frame of mind where you realize that you are closer to your end goal. Your dreams are getting like tangible. You can start to touch and feel them, folks. So stay excited in this moment. There's still going to be some ups and downs. Things are going to be a little bit rocky. You know, even like with this starter labs, that's another reason when we talk about these tokens that I always mention, you know, don't invest money that you can't afford to lose. The fact of the matter is, if you invest properly with the right risk management, you can have 5 or 6 or even 9 out of 10 tokens. When we're talking about these micro cap gems, 9 of them can go out of business and you lose 100% of your funds. And the 10th one that rockets up and does 100x, a 500x, 1000x, obliterates all of your losses in just a matter of moments. So when we talk about these microcap gems, we're not expecting to have 1,000% batting average. We're not expecting all of them to do incredible things. In fact, if 25% of them did incredible things, you're going to be so much further ahead of the game than the average person. But you got to be willing to put up with the 75% that don't work. Now, in a bull market like this, I think we're going to get luckier than 25%. I think we might hit 50, 75, 80% of these tokens that are profitable. Not all of them are going to go up, you know, 50, 100x plus. But I do think that if you go back over the last couple of months and really take a close look at the, you know, 10, 15, you know, 20 tokens that we've talked about the most, and then you look at those in a year from now, you're going to be happy if you invested in those. And that's not to say that that's a total exhaustive list. You know, I can only look at so many tokens. If you go watch, you know, 25 different YouTubers, you're going to probably get 25 different lists. And for the most part, most YouTubers are probably going to get a lot of it right. You know, there's going to be hundreds of tokens that do amazing over the next year. So, in fact, I recommend that you check it out and you look for different YouTubers. One of the things that I'm always doing is I'm looking for confirmation. Like if Brad, Infinite Crypto, talks about a token like Aerodrome, that's great. But who else is talking about Aerodrome? And then you go, you start looking for Aerodrome videos and you see guys like Joe Paris pop up. And, you know, Chico Crypto and, you know, just, you know, AJ Wright's Crypto. It's so many different people. It's pretty hard to, you know, refute when you got a bunch of guys that know what they're talking about that are all talking about a token. So, you know, if I'm the only guy talking about a token, you can't find anybody else that's positive about it, I would take a step back. You know, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about in that type of a case. So let's run over here to my YouTube channel. And we're going to have to grab a new link. So I was over here earlier pulling up the let me see here. Why is that? There it is. There we go. I was over here earlier pulling up my YouTube channel so that I could get this link. So this link right here was for the Starter Labs build giveaway. And I think what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and still draw the winners. And then we're going to wait a few days and see how everything shakes out. And if for some reason the build team, the Starter Labs, doesn't recover and doesn't right the ship, then we'll figure out something else. But the fact of the matter is, folks, not a whole lot I can do. The Starter Labs team donated these tokens. I'm going to be giving these tokens away. But if for some reason the token doesn't turn around and the ship isn't righted, then we'll just have to move on and move forward. At the time of this giveaway, they gave me around $500 worth of tokens to give out to you guys. So I'm hoping that they recover and that they do well. But this is the link here. And then I went over here to the comment picker, YouTube comment picker, and I've got that link put in here. We filtered out duplicate users, and so we're doing 4 winners for this video, folks. We're going to do 4 winners of 500 tokens. I know that right now 500 tokens is not worth much, but if Starter Labs turns around and rights the ship, hopefully that will change. But what we're going to do is, for that video, we're giving away 2,000 tokens. And then we're also going to give away 1,000 of the build tokens in our Discord. So we're going to give away 500 tokens to a couple people in our Discord. That'll probably happen in about 24 hours or so from now. I'll have my son put up a spot where you can go in the Discord and join the drawing, and then we will draw the names here in about 24 hours for those tokens. So we've got right here, you can see we've got 321 unique comments. So I'm going to go ahead and hit start. This is going to draw 4 names, and those are going to be 4 winners of the 500 BUIDL tokens for Starter Labs. All right. Those of you, if you happen to be on this show live, which I'm guessing most people probably aren't, if you do happen to be live with us, let us know, and we will get you situated. For those of you that are coming back and watching this video after the fact, we're going to need you to reach out to us on Discord. So the link to our Discord is in the description. Go get into our Discord group, reach out to us. But first thing that we want you to do is go make a comment on your YouTube with your address. That's probably one of the easiest ways to help us out here. So if you see here, if I click on Matthew's name here, it's going to pull up this YouTube page. And then what you're going to do is right here where it says more about this channel, you're going to go in and edit this spot. And you're going to just put your MetaMask address there. So you're an OX address. Don't do an exchange. Should be MetaMask or Trust Wallet, some type of a private wallet where you can get the base network onto that. When you go in and you edit this and then you message us and let us know that your YouTube has been edited, then we can send you the tokens very quickly. That's the fastest way to let us know. For those of you that are trying to scam us, it's not going to work. This is 100% foolproof. You can't clone this. It shows us the exact date. It shows everything here. So I'm trying to save you and me some time, because every time we do one of these giveaways, there's always a handful of people that go try to clone these YouTube accounts and act like they're Matthew or act like they're the other winners. And we ain't stupid. I've been doing this for 7-8 years, and so we're not going to give out the tokens to a bunch of scammers. So don't waste your time. With that, congratulations to all the winners. I wish it was more exciting. I know that that not knowing what those tokens are going to be worth makes it a little bit less fun. But Matthew DaCosta 7361, Aaron Battle 8994, Pete Boss 788, and N Nate 5966. Please get in touch with us and go change your YouTube channel. And then, folks, I'm going to run over now to my YouTube channel again, and we are going to go get the link for. We're going to go get the link for the Solidus winner and the other set of. Well, we don't want live. for the Solidus and the other 200 BUIDL tokens. So that was right here on this $1,000 to $100,000 challenge. So both of these videos are taken care of. With that, folks, we still got the Mega Dice giveaway. We were giving away a spot to our inner circle on this video here with the Make Millions with airdrops. We're also giving away an inner circle membership here with this one. And then we're giving away $100 worth of the Dogeverse tokens, $100, $50 to a couple different people. So if you haven't watched these last 5 videos yet, go get those watched and commented on. But right now we're going to take a look at this video.
To bust open,
we're going to pop open the link here and copy it. Run back over here. You haven't clicked on these or know these people yet, right? Let me real fast before I do this, folks. There's something I got to do here so that I've got everybody's YouTube pulled up before we go on to the next winner. So let me get these all pulled up. So I've got those 4 pulled up. Now let's go over here to the comment picker, and we are going to start all over with this Solidus video. Anything going on in the chat that I need to know about? All right, so this is the link for the Solidus video. There we go, back on the right page. Once again, duplicate users. This time there's going to be 2 winners. The first winner, the top person on this, is going to be the 100 Solidus tokens. The second person, the second name down from the top, is going to get 200 of the BUIDL tokens. So we're going to go ahead and get YouTube comments. 237 unique comments on that video. We're going to hit the start button. And there we go. Dog Archie 7290 and Harmet Lillipudi. Congratulations, Dog Archie. You won 100 Solidus tokens. And Harmet, you won 200 BUIDL tokens. Let me pull those up so that we've got them there to verify. And all right, folks, the drawings are over for today. We're going to get on the rest of those drawings very, very soon. So if you haven't qualified yourself for the other drawings, get back on them. Check the screen. What do you mean by check the screen, Dave?
You fixed it already.
What?
You fixed it already.
Fixed it? Okay. All right. Do not trade with V1 anymore. So we're talking about build again. No, don't blah blah blah. So yeah, don't buy any. V2 is coming. All right, guys. And Eduardo. So Eduardo, the only people that are having trouble recently with the Discord are people that have been kicked out. So if you've been kicked out of the Discord, it won't let you rejoin. Even if you create a new Discord account, you know, there's some checks and balances and some things put in place. So if somebody gets kicked out of the Discord, they go create a new Discord, handle, and then they try to get back in, it will not let them, but we will double check, but last week we had several people tell us they were having trouble getting into the Discord. But then all of the new people were not having any trouble. We were having a bunch of people join the Discord. So we'll double check on that again and get it looked at. But if you were removed from the Discord, for something, then it might be trouble getting you back in. But I will check my private messages, and we will do some due diligence, and we will try to get you back into the group. Hey, Berlin, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Thank you. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. Like I say, folks, this Monday live stream kind of got a little bit away from us. I do have a couple of really important topics. So next Monday and the following Monday, you definitely don't want to miss. I've got some things that I've been working on, some that I've been outlining, some stuff that is, that is super, super important to me. And before we hop off of here, folks, there is something that I do want to show you and that I do want to share with you. If you haven't had an opportunity to listen to this gentleman, I want to give you a quick chance to listen to one of my favoriteest guys in the whole world. And then this is just a quick clip. And I wanted you guys to hear it. But one of the things that I was reminded of by this young man that just went through Marine boot camp is he had to do all sorts of stuff that sucked every single day. And I have been a part of a program called 75 Hard through Andy Frisella, where it talks a lot about doing stuff like cold water immersion and working out and doing the things that you don't want to do in life so that you can have the things that you do want to do and do want to have in life. So if you are kind of, going through life a little undisciplined, maybe not taking as good a care of yourself as you should, just, watching more TV and just taking it easy when you should be working and so on and so forth, don't fret. That's a constant battle for all of us. But, the force of average, as one of my friends, Ryan Stewman, calls it, the force of average is real. It's all around us all the time. 19 out of 20 people are drifting through life with what I call they're living a life of quiet desperation, where they just wake up in the morning and they're not even sure what they're doing here on this planet anymore because they do the same thing every day. They're getting the same results every day. They don't have any dreams and goals anymore because it's been beaten out of them. And so, folks, these Monday sessions are designed to give you hope and to help you on your journey to this financial freedom, but not just financial freedom, also to just architecting the life that you want to have, the relationships that you want to have, the health that you want to have, your spiritual journey that you want to have, the relationship, with whoever your God is, and on and on and on. This is not just a crypto channel. So with that, folks, I want you to enjoy this 30-second, 1-minute clip real fast.
80% of the time, I'm questioning whether I should even be doing this anymore. Even when I started to make money, I wasn't sure whether I should continue to do it or not. There were parts of it I just didn't enjoy doing. And because there were parts of it I didn't enjoy doing, I thought, well, maybe this isn't completely for me. Now that I'm 51 years old, built a bunch of businesses, I realize there's no element of any business that you're going to love every single part of. But what I do know is when I would come to events like this, oftentimes I was going through some pain, whether that was financial pain, relationship pain, emotional pain. Maybe I wasn't making the money I wanted to, questioning whether I should. Do any of you relate to any of those kind of things at all, yes or no? Okay, cool. So let's be real, me too. And what I realized is I was reading Think and Grow Rich Again recently, said on the other side of temporary pain, you meet your other self. If you can survive the temporary, you'll meet another version of you. 80% of the time, I'm questioning whether I should even be doing this anymore.
You hear that? Did I not have it pulled up? It was? Oh, because they just X'd out of it. So did you hear that, folks? On the other side of temporary pain, you will meet your other self. And so, folks, I know that all of us are probably going through some challenges. I mean, life is not all sunshine and rainbow for me right now either. I got a lot of different things that I'm tackling and a lot of different things that I'm going through. But, that gentleman is Ed Milet. For those of you that have never watched any Ed Milet, his last name is Mylett. I highly recommend you go check out his channel. He's not a crypto guy yet. I mean, I think he doesn't talk a lot about crypto. I'm pretty sure that he's got some crypto. I'm sure that he owns Bitcoin and Ethereum and some stuff like that. At least I would guess that he does. He's more of an entrepreneur. He's worth hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions, probably closing in on a billionaire. And he's one of my favoriteest guys to listen to because he's got a great family. He's got a couple of great kids. You know, he's an entrepreneur, but he's also athletic. He's 51 years old, probably 52 now. He's a little bit older than me. Maybe he's, you know, maybe he is still 51, but anyways, a little older than me, but keeps himself in fantastic shape, and just an incredible, you know, man of God, and just an incredible person overall. So, folks, with that, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for being here today, and we will see you on Wednesday for the crypto, you know, the crypto microcap gem live stream, where we go over a bunch of different tokens that we are excited about. And I look forward to seeing you all on Wednesdays.